Hello, welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we took on Steppenwolf Suckers and came away with a 3-1 victory. In this episode we're taking on Liverfools FC in the 4th round of the Ultimate League Cup. They're Division 3 side with a fairly strong squad, so it's going to be a bit harder than the previous cup rounds to progress. Also, given the fact they're in Division 3, they'll have a semi-decent manager, so we need to be on our guard here because he might not be ever so predictable as the last two have been. But anyway, let's take a look at his squad. Overall, Liverfools are a pretty strong squad. Zamberto Gotti in goal, decent 26-12 goalkeeper with King in the air, so he's going to be difficult to beat from wing plays. Randall Day, their star man at the back in defence with a decent collection of defenders like Sandcliffe, Hammervik and Jungvold. Midfield Lewis Heggs as the star man, Thomas Salanson and Lasse Annemark are the supporters, with Edbom and Nuren Stam for further backup. Up front they have Emil Flodin and Elson Bergstad. Let's compare them with our squad. Well, Liverfools may have a strong squad, but in this situation we are the favourites as Division 1 side. As you may be able to tell, that we are a much stronger side than Liverfools are, so we should be favourites to progress, but this is potentially an easy banana skin for us, so we need to make sure we do our best and progress to the next round with the team we have. We spent a long time building this team, and it'd be quite nice to get something out of it. The cup presents a chance for us to be able to get a trophy out of this. But anyway, let's go and see the lineups for this game. Teams for this match are: Knights are Ant Connolly, Pim van der Kruis, Ibrahim Qamara, Aquiles Santamaria and Devin Reilly. Midfield Pierre Of Hesslink, Azrat Zari, Ray Tataw Eta, Alvito Roma, Raymond Hargreaves and Celso Mota. We're taking no chances here against this team and putting out a full strength lineup out of respect for the fact that the Liverfools are a Division 3 side. Ryan Mulligan, Bapit Kanchanapoom, Wei Jun Er, Lennart Tingstrom and Ian Mayer on the bench. Liverfools lineup in a 4-5-1 formation 2 with Zamboto Gobby in goal. A back four: Marcus Mann, Joachim Dungfeld, Fred Sandcliffe and Randall Day. Midfield Lasse Annemark, Lewis Heggs, Sune Melqvist, Thomas Salmonson and Chiri Nordenstam. Up front on his own is Emil Flodin. On the bench, Kasper Hammervik, Carl Erik Kromer, Lars-Åke Edblom, Carl Oskar Stare and Elton Bergstedt. Knights are in the red and yellow strip, playing from left to right. Liverfools are in the white strip, their change strip, because obviously red is the same colour as us. Fred Sandcliffe is their captain. Referee for this match is Sten Cole, skill 9, harshness 5. The players have taken their place on pitch 345 of the Xpert Arena. While we can see other matches in the division of interest, we'll see Division 1 Falkirk Flyers are against Hibby's Redskins, Sud Dinamo Bucharest, a top flight side, against UTA something or other, Breezy 47 against Division 1 Cornish Celts, Taunton Tower, an old team of ours that we faced, are in action as well as we get underway in this game. And immediately there's a chance here in the second minute. There's a driving shot on goal by Ray Tataw Eta, and it's a goal! Ray Tataw Eta makes it 1-0 to Knights of Sardinia inside just 2 minutes. What a start! Well, that was quite very quick out of the blocks there. Ray Tataw Eta gives us the lead, as we can see Sud Dinamo ahead as Raymond Hargreaves is saved by Zamberto Gobby. Gobby makes a good save there to stop from Hargreaves, but it's 1-0 to Knights at the moment. Raymond Hargreaves again! And he scores! Raymond Hargreaves doubles Knights of Sardinia's lead. Devin Reilly putting in a good cross for him there. So, Knights are 2-0 up, and we've only really played 25 minutes of this match so far. So, that's been very, very good so far, as we can see that the Lusitania Warriors are ahead, the reigning Ultimate League champions. And we come up into half time. That will be all we have. So, 3 chances, 2 goals for Knights. So we've had 66% of possession. We've absolutely dominated this game so far. Liverfools have had no chances whatsoever to break us down. And we're looking pretty comfortable going into the second half. Hopefully we can keep our heads and not have a massive letdown in the second half, because otherwise there could be a lot of explaining to do come the end of this game. But we're looking good to progress to the 5th round of the Ultimate League Cup, which is further than we got last time around, although to be fair, we did get a bad draw by drawing Shark United in that round. So anyway, let's get this second half underway. 52 minutes played. Knights of Sardinia FC 2, Liverfools FC 0. 64 minutes played, and it's 2-0 to Knights of Sardinia. And Bapit Kanchanapoom is going to come on for Devin Reilly. A very dull second half so far. Lennart Tingstrom on for Azrat Zaire. We're just going to throw in the youngsters because the game's practically done now. We can just give our youngsters the needed playtime that we need the cup for, really, because they are very precious to us in the future. We got a card here, and that's Pierre Of Hesslink has been yellow card for stamping, so that might put him on 2 yellow cards for the future, which is a real problem. Lennart Tingstrom, well placed header, and smashed into the crossbar. I don't think I've been keeping track of much of the cards so far. I've seen some of the suspensions we've got, but we haven't had any for a while. Anyway, that is the end of the match, and Knights of Sidonia are through to the 5th round of the Ultimate League Cup after a 2-0 win over Liverfools FC. A very, very good result indeed, so hopefully we can get a good opponent to the next round of the Cup and continue our progression onwards. I've decided that last 16 should be our minimum target for this season. We really want to do well in the Cup this season, and this seems like a good time as any now that our team is fully peaked, almost. There is still some skill to gain, but it's about time we start making deep runs into the Cup, so hopefully for the best of the future. Anyway, Pim van der Kruis was the man of the match for Knights of Sidonia FC. Randall Day the man of the match for Liverfools. In the end, we nailed everything but their formation, and that was enough to be able to secure our passage to the next round. We got their playmaker, we got their attacking style, we got their defensive style. I wasn't quite expecting a 4-5-1, I was more going along the 4-4-2 lines, but there you go. It didn't matter in the end. We managed to secure progression to the next round, and that's good for us. Anyway, let's see the team of the week. Team of the week is Dave Reese of Kyoto's Killers in goal. A back four, Niels Ekström, BOK, Candino Amor, George Best 11, Harry Strobon, BOK, and Halak Bozkurt, Kyoto's Killers. Midfielder Ross Parker, Glorious Bastards, Arthur Kruis, House of Stark, Patrick Wendell, Glorious Bastards, and Jake Moir, Falkirk Flyers. Up front, Brian Franzen, George Best 11, and Strakomir Ojnagovic, FC Green Day. The manager of the round was a manager of a team we faced before in the Outcasts, although their current manager decided to rebuild them into one of the most valuable entities in the Ultimate League. Quite some transformation from when we last saw them, to be fair. Anyway, let's find out who our opponents are in the 5th round of the Ultimate League Cup. Our opponents are Donbass Revenge, a very strong Division 2 side, albeit an ageing one, but they were in Division 1 not so long ago, so they will be a very difficult match up ahead. We can see that they have plenty of strong players ahead with an 11-bar squad. They won't be an easy opponent by any means, so we've got a tough task on our hands to progress to the 6th round of the Ultimate League Cup. But we're up for the challenge, and we'll try and do our best after our next league game, of course, because in the next episode we're going to be taking on FK Svaj Cernica in the first leg of the double headers. See you guys next time.